If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
This is a personal message to the most hardcore InfoWars supporters. You're the folks that spread the word. You're the people that go and get the products at InfoWarsStore.com. And I've got really a special message here to you that's, well, really an apology. I'm teleprompter free. That's what it is. We've been pretty good at fighting the globalists and exposing their world government. We've been pretty good at getting populists elected around the world. So at least humanity wouldn't go down without a fight against the technocrats. And yeah, InfoWars has become a major target. But being squeezed by George Soros' groups and kicked off most of the internet made us do a review of everything that was going on here at InfoWars. And, you know, if you go back like 10 years ago, we had terrible customer service. We had good products, but terrible customer service. It's gotten pretty damn good. I give it about a A-. We're trying to make it better. We got some great people. And our shipping, I give it an A+ now. But more and more friends and family and others said, you know, I've bought products on there and I get them pretty quick and they're good, but I used to get emails from the store. And now I don't get the customer emails. I get the newsletter for the news, Infowars.com/newsletter, but I've not, in over a year, gotten emails. Well, then I did a review with some of the crew, and I found out that either a lot of people aren't getting them or you were getting some weird old automation thing where, get this, for almost a year, we're sending out the new email every day, and then you're getting an old one. So we're trying to fix that right now. And I'm surprised anybody opens the emails because either you're not getting them or they were messed up. For those of you that have put up with this, thank you so much. This is a critical way for us to reach out, obviously. And they've taken almost every other way we can communicate away from us. And so email is critical. So if you are a customer at InfoWarsStore.com, you are supposed to get a daily email. So if you've been getting old broken ones or haven't been getting one, I apologize. We're going to do our best to fix that. We're also going to add a link in the emails so that you can send us an email to report any issues with the email. Because, again, without you funding us, without you getting these great products, we will be shut down. And there won't be a voice out there that's as hardcore as us to expose the globalists and their plans. Because let me tell you, it scares me that we have some of the highest knowledge level about the globalists. I don't want to be elite. This is a dangerous thing to be elite in, is knowing how their operation works, knowing how to defeat it, because I study their geopolitical systems, and so I'm an expert in that. When it comes to running the business end of InfoWars, we know how to pick really great products, and we got pretty good customer service and good shipping and things now. We've gotten better over the years, but when it comes to the email and stuff like that, it's been piss poor, and that's my fault. We had some turnover in staff about a year ago, a few snafus happened, and that's been going on, so I want to thank you all for putting up with me. I want to thank you all for your support. And I want to thank you all for your feedback, because we're not a big globalist corporation. We're not funded by the globalists. We are a ragtag group in Austin, Texas, trying to do the best job we can. And we've knocked it out of the park. Grand slams, royal flushes, lightning striking the same place 5 times, hit the zeitgeist, whatever you want to call it when it comes to information and relaunching Americana. But now we're in the thick of the fight. And so, despite all the mistakes I've made and the things I've done in this operation, you have been so rabid when it comes to defending the Republic and putting up with me that despite all my mistakes, you have made InfoWars the most dangerous organization in the world to tyrants, to pedophiles, to devil worshippers, to scumbags, to radical Islamists, to NAMBLA. And so now, I always wanted to defeat the globalists. I always took it personal and realized it was existential survival, but now it really is personal survival. So I'm in your hands, and again, I don't have teleprompters. I don't really write notes, but what I'm going to say, I was going to get up here and kind of softball it and say, well, there's been a few problems here and there with some of the email, and sometimes you might have gotten something old or messed up. No, I'm just going to tell you. And then I'm going to get focused on this, because I don't really focus on the marketing. I just come up with great product ideas and low prices, and then, you know, the poor crew's up here trying to do everything else, and then I'm asleep at the switch in ways. So I am going to get on this because this is critical, and I want these to be first-rate emails. so that if you like some of the products, you can send it on to your friends and family. And it doesn't look like, the minions from Despicable Me did it or something. So that's what's happening on that front. And so it's my fault, and I apologize. And I want to thank you all for your support. Now, I'm going to start sending out emails also, not just dealing with the products every day, but continued with news alerts and news updates. We've been doing that, but when we're banned on Twitter, Facebook, Google delisting us, all this is press we're doing, it's more critical than ever when I go live or do special reports, that email comes out. Be sure you click alerts so you get it, so you know we went live. And even if you already know all the stuff I'm talking about, remember, you're the person that carries the ball down the field. You're the person that reaches the next person. The globalists are building a nightmare system. I have to tell you that. And if we don't do this, if we don't intensify what we're doing, life's going to get really, really dangerous and crazy very, very quick. I don't have to break that down for you. All right. Thank you all for your support. Again, there's the free newsletter, Infowars.com/newsletter. That's the general newsletter. Alerts, a couple of those go out a day. Our goal is to get 1 million signatures at WriteTrump.com. We've got about 100,000 so far, so it's going well. Starting this week, we're going to have them sent off to a professional mailer place. It'll put them in individual envelopes to then start mailing them in mass to different Trump addresses. And, of course, the letter breaks down the fact that we've got massive censorship against conservatives and nationalists. It's critical for him to take action. And then you can also write in there your own message to him and print that off and mail it yourself. And we'll still mail it off. But if you mail it off too, that's 2 letters instead of 1. So, again, be sure and check out WriteTrump.com. This is one hell of a fight. And, again, we thank you for the support. So, again, give us your feedback. And, again, thank you for everything you do.